Welcome back. The Batman now making over $300 million at the box office. The movie topped the chart for the third straight weekend with $36.8 million.
The anime adventure Jujutsu Kaisen Zero debuting in second place, opening strong with a $17.7 million. Uncharted fell to third but collected $8 million. The slasher film X expanded to wide release and came in fourth place.
And the movie Dog rode into fifth place into its fifth weekend in theaters. Have you seen any of them?
Not a one.
No, me neither. I want to see Batman, though.
I want to see Dog. I heard Dog is hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Channing Tatum visit JBSA?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
That's awesome.
But he didn't call me.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. All right. Speaking of calling, we're calling our friends over at SA Live.
Yes, indeed. A week from Thursday, Fiesta starts, and we got a nice treat here.
Yes, okay. We've got Alex Cuevas from Ice Ice Baby here, and what are we making? What's this?
Yeah, so today we have our creamy colada. It's got our pineapple Italian ice. It has our coconut ice cream. It's got sweet cream in the middle, and on top it's got fresh pineapple, a little more sweet cream, and then Cool Whip. And then you guys can add the toppings as much as you like. We got our Takis, we got gummy bears, we got the worms, the Chinese candies if you like.
What's a Chinese candy?
So they're like
you've never had one? You need
Mike,
to try one.
Okay.
Go ahead. It might be a little on the salty side. Wow, you're not even breaking a sweat.
Yeah.
Is it hitting now?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and we're gonna of course talk more with Ice Ice Baby and tell you how you can customize your creations as well. All right, Jen is of course out at Saudi Supper Club, and we are going to tell you all about what they're offering there because it is Filipino and Japanese style cuisine. Are you going to be okay?
Same name, new location.
Yes. Yes. All right, and of course, Andrea Cook, Mad Science, Austin, San Antonio is here. What are we doing today?
We're all about spinning. Spinning.
Spinning?
That's right, and some triple force and procession.
All right, we're going to be throwing some frisbees too. What could possibly go wrong?
All right, one last look at the radar. We don't have a whole lot out there at the moment. Watching a couple of things there between Lakey and Concan, and then some more development as you get well to our north and west. Time will tell, but I think we'll get some storms developing a little bit later this afternoon, and they could quickly become strong to severe. There is a chance there. We're going to up our chances between 4 and 5 o'clock, and I know that's sort of a critical time period. Evening commute, lots of things going on, so we've got to keep a close eye on what happens there. The KSAT weather app will be there for you, and we'll keep you posted on air, online, and on the app as well. Chances continue through about 8 p.m. and then we'll see them drop off pretty dramatically as we get into this evening as these storms race east. Still a threat though for severe weather east of San Antonio tonight, and could see some heavy rain in spots down to the south and east of town. Look for rain chances to really taper off overnight. We'll see a gusty day tomorrow, but stay tuned today for all the latest, guys.
We certainly will, and we're going to stay tuned to SA Live as well.
Starts right now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
Hello and happy Monday. Oh, and look at all those yummy treats. Wait till you see what we're going to be put. Don't eat all those, Ted.
It's hard not to grab them. You're grabbing the gummies. Ted grabbed that.
I get two.
I'm trying one of these.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mike Osterhage. Happy spring, by the way. First full day of spring.
And I'm Fiona Garcia. Well, one bite, as you just saw us take, of those tasty treats will definitely bring a smile to your face on this, kind of wet Monday. And that got us thinking, what is something you bought that actually makes you happy?
One of those products that I get a lot of good use out of forever and ever. I mean, even like a power tool that has lasted me and just really come in handy, something like that. So what about you?
A really great pillow. Like the good kind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the money, I'm gonna get it, and let me tell you, happy. All right, so let us know at SA Live KSAT on
Not
Facebook
that she
and Twitter.
needs her beauty sleep, but hey.
Oh, I need it.
Give us some ideas.
At SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll see some of those a little later on in the show.
All right, well, like I said, spring is officially here, and Fiesta is barreling toward us a little more than a week away, so it's season for snacks, and our first guest knows how the Alamo City likes them, sweet, sour, and everything in between.
Yes, Lauren Cuevas, of course, owner of Ice Ice Baby, is here to share some of the latest creations. All right, so what are we making, Lauren?
So we're gonna start making our pineapple snow cone.
Okay.
So we're gonna fill this with shaved ice.
All right, so
And-
this is it's hollowed out, right?
It's hollowed out, yes. So we
Okay.
start by hollowing it out.
All right.
We're gonna fill it with the shaved ice.
Okay. So we'll get that in there.
And then
It's
what do I
super
start
fine.
putting on top of this?
Yeah,
This?
so Mike's already got it done.
I brought my 2 favorite syrups, which are blue Hawaiian and pineapple.
Okay.
And you're just gonna fill it with syrup and then start adding whatever toppings you'd like on top.
All right,
So
and
Ju-
that's the thing about Ice Baby
Yes.
is everything is customizable, right?
We customize everything and anything. If we have it, we can make it. So
Now, when
anything.
I put this, just put them right on top of here like this,
Yeah,
like my gummies,
and then
just-
you can add chamoy or Lucas or sweet cream, depends like what style you're trying to go for. Sweet or
Okay.
sour.
I did
I'm
some
not gonna do
chamoy.
those-
You have the sweet
I'm not going to do
cream.
those Chinese
Not the
candies.
Chinese
I'll tell you
candies,
that.
they're very sour.
Oh yeah, no, because those are salty, right?
Takis might be fun on top.
What
though.
Takis, you got it.
Of all the toppings that you have, what are some of the favorites?
So my favorite is actually mixing the pickles with the Takis.
On it.
I'll
So
mix it
pickles.
together.
What I was
gonna
Yeah,
do.
it's so good. That's my favorite.
One of these little
And the sour belts are really good too.
doodads like that.
Like for the sweet, I would lean more towards maybe cherries, gummy bears with sweet cream on top. That's super delicious.
Okay.
Now, how do you come up with all the different creations?
So I work a lot, but when I do have time off, I like to travel.
Okay.
And my favorite treat that I've seen was in Hawaii. They had a drink inside of a pineapple. So I thought it'd be really fun to bring that to San Antonio and have it for the summer.
Very nice. And then you even, and like when you go to say Cancun and Hawaii,
I love
right?
Cancun. Yes. They also have drinks inside of coconuts, which would be fun. We did a coconut milkshake inside of a coconut last year, and that was a big
Ooh,
hit.
that sounds like
Might
fun.
bring that back this year.
Darn it. Kind of like a Gillian's Island type thing.
Yes.
What's the weirdest request you've ever gotten from someone?
So, weirdest request. We had nachos with gummy worms not too long ago. That was interesting, but like I said, we can
Nachos?
do anything.
Like
nachos
with cheese
and
gummy
jalapenos, gummy worms. Yeah.
Somebody have gummy worms in that?
Gummy worms.
Yes, I understood
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I
We
speak
have
Mike mumbling. Yes.
Piccadilly's with vanilla ice cream on top.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It gets pretty interesting.
All right.
I like you got one color theme
this
going
is
over
fun.
there.
I do. I did
Okay.
the chamoy, I did the Takis, I did
We can add
pickles.
like more
and
chamoy on top.
You got it, girl. All right.
You always gotta top it with the
We
toppings.
need
up.
more cream
Yeah.
Okay.
on there for that
Yeah.
one.
All right. So the next thing we are going to be making is right here, right?
Cucumber locos.
Okay.
They are hollowed out cucumbers, chamoy Lucas, and this is where it gets crazy. You can literally fill it with any toppings that you'd like.
And we put this in there, right?
Yes, that's the fun part. At the very end, put a scoop of chamoy Italian ice on top, and it finishes it off.
Oh, fill it first and then put that on top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fill it.
So fill all the little cucumbers if you want.
chamoy.
Do different, yes.
Okay.
I love
And
that.
then
A different gummy
if you
in
want
each
to go
one.
crazy, a Chinese candy in each, super sour.
That's intense. I don't know if we're.
That is intense, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
And then to make it a little more sour, we always squeeze lime at the end on top. Makes it
really?
very
At the end, what,
juicy.
after this is on there, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
you're gonna want to scoop that on top.
Okay, scoop this on top.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop, ready?
It's a little
Ready?
melted.
Oh yeah,
but
it's a little melted.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then lime on top of that.
Yes. Lime on top of that, some Lucas, and it is.
It's like a version of a banana split, but just with
yeah,
cucumbers,
it's like
right?
it's a cucumber loco cucumber. Yes.
Okay. All right. And
That's
then what,
interesting. That's sweet cream with chamoy.
and then what am I topping it with again? What was it?
You can put Lucas, lime juice, whatever you like. A lot of people like to put Takis in that one.
You know it's good because it's really messy.
Yeah, it is messy, but it's totally worth it. Just get some napkins.
That is such a great combination with the coolness and the freshness of the cucumber. And the
Right.
sweet and the sour, like you said. Oh, that's
I
really
agree.
tasty.
It's like perfect for spring, summer.
Okay. And you have a second location now, right?
We do have a second location. We are located right next to MacArthur High School, not too far from the airport.
And a nice special coming up for, right, the 2-for-1?
Oh yes. So for the Fiesta week and a half-ish, we're going to be doing get one snow cone. Buy one snow cone, get one free.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And those are regular snow
Regular
cones.
snow cones, not the cool,
Not
awesome,
the
crazy
pineapple
ones.
snow.
And
Yes.
again, you could just go in there and go nuts with all the toppings and everything like that.
Whatever you want to get on there, we can do it for you.
All
Yes.
right, thank you so much, Lauren. Now don't
Thank
miss
you.
Ice Baby during Fiesta Week. As she mentioned, you can buy one snow cone and get the second regular snow cone free. For more information on Ice Baby, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or just snap that QR code on your screen.
Oh, these are really tasty. I like this. I can sit here all day. All right. The foodie scene here in San Antonio, of course, continues to thrive, and today we take you to a new restaurant on the far west side that's combining Filipino and Japanese cuisine.
Yes, and our Jen Tobias Strusky takes us to Sari Sari Supper Club.
So this is our second concept. Our original location, as you know, is on Wurzbach and Bandera. There we serve our traditional Filipino food. At this second concept, we've done a little bit of incorporating some different cultures and different ingredients or techniques with our Filipino authentic dishes.
Sari Sari Supper Club is the newest concept by Sari Sari. Owners Adrian and Camille say it's reaching unexplored boundaries with Filipino flavors.
Opening the food truck and also this new restaurant, we wanted to dive into a world where we can experiment more with Filipino flavors, and so that's really how this restaurant came about.
So we do operate as a normal restaurant. We're open for lunch and dinner. So you can come in and try our menu any time of the day. But once a month, at the last Sunday of the month, we hold a supper club dinner, which is why our restaurant is called Sari Sari Supper Club. So that gives us an opportunity for our chef to create a special menu for that evening that's only served once, just based on a particular theme that we have going on. They'll come out and they'll introduce each course and what their inspiration was or what ingredients went into making it. And everybody just enjoys a communal dinner and gets to meet new friends. There's typically some sort of entertainment.
And how this really developed too, with the supper club dinners, you know, we have the ability the platform now to highlight a lot of the local talent, a lot of the local chefs that work in a lot of other kitchens in this city, and also, like she mentioned, there's a lot of talented folks in San Antonio. We want to highlight, you know, musicians. We want to highlight, you know, artists and whatnot. So that gives us an opportunity to spend one night a month in diving in fully for a whole night.
Inside the kitchen, Chef Adrian is cooking up traditional dishes. We got a sneak peek at what he does.
We'll be making our escabeche. It's our crown prince, and you'll know what I'll be talking about once I present it to you. Have our snapper. It's been filleted. It's been gutted. The fins has been taken off. So the first thing I did was I seasoned it both sides with lightly on salt, and then I finish it off with a little bit of cornstarch on. Drop it slowly. I let the fillets kind of curl before I fully drop it in. Now while that's going, we'll turn around and make our escabeche sauce. This is our main ingredient to the sauce. We'll just go ahead and dump the whole thing in. The fish is ready to rest. And here we go.
Another really cool experience at the Supper Club is you can reserve this table, right, Camille? And we're right here. We're in the kitchen, up close, getting to see the chefs do their thing, and the food comes straight from there, right here. All you have to do is give them a call to reserve your spot, and then just come and enjoy the delicious food. For more information, you can head over to salive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab. You hungry? Ready to eat? Let's eat.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Again, the Supper Club has a group dinner once a month. Head over to salive.com for more information on how you can reserve your spot. You can also scan that QR code on your screen.
Yes, indeed. All right, still ahead on SA Live. It's been a year since we've had a full fiesta. Are you ready? The big event where you can get decked out and parade ready. But first,
is it science class or art class? Why our mad scientist has us putting on our painting jackets. Things could get messy. That's next on SA Live. Cool. Look at that. Welcome back to SA Live. Well, is it art? Is it science? It's going to be both today. Yes. Very nice.
Mad scientist Andrea Cook from Mad Science of Austin, San Antonio is here, and the science behind spin art. Good afternoon. Good to see you.
Good afternoon. I know I've missed you guys.
So the technical terms behind spin art is?
Well, we are using centripetal force.
Okay.
Well, of course, and also gravity, everyone's favorite force. So the drips come down. But we're going to be talking about all things that spin. Well, not all things, but many things.
Okay.
So you've got forces that affect them, like the tops. Okay. Spin the tops, and you're doing precession that can get them to go up on their edge. And if you are skilled, you can have
keep it on the table.
Enough rotational inertia. Oh, Mike's got it. Where they go up on the handle.
Okay. Why? What makes it do that?
It's all. Oh, but you. Okay.
I did it.
It's all about. It's all about getting the inertia for rotation, like going around. Inertia, object at rest want to stay at rest. Object in motion want to stay in motion. So it wants to stay in motion, unless it's acted upon, obviously, by an outside force.
Kind of the whole principle behind a gyroscope.
Oh yeah, gyroscope. As we said, Beyblades, anything that goes up on its edge and it's in. Bicycle wheels.
Something else that has to do with centripetal force.
Oh, all right.
Centripetal force, yes.
What's in there? Is that water?
This is
I
water.
think that's the water one.
Okay.
So you're gonna defy gravity by giving it a swing. There you go. And you've got centripetal force, like the center seeking force.
Okay.
So when you have it going in a rotation, you have the water in the cup on the board.
Mike.
That's just to prove that it was not attached to it. So.
All right.
Glad I didn't
We
use
appreciate
this
it.
Another, okay.
Keeping us honest.
All right, here we go.
A lot of it's about the stop. So obviously you got that inertia.
There we go.
Got that down. So, okay, didn't spill that one.
Okay.
That's right. Are you gonna try the slime?
I think you should try
the slime?
No. Leave that on there and
Oh,
put
you
the
wanna do
slime
both?
on. Yes, do both.
I did just tell him he's wearing a brand new lab coat.
JC, I just want to tell you, they told me to do this, okay? Okay.
Here we
You
go.
want me to go right at you?
Possibly go wrong.
We both moved over.
I know. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Both of them?
Almost got you,
Okay.
JC. I don't
It's
need
all
to
right.
take
It was
okay.
good. All right. So our sister company, Crayola Imagine Arts Academy, allowed me to use for the day, the spin art machine. So it is making art, but you're using science to make art, which we do all the time. So when you turn it on, we've got a frisbee inside. You turn it on, it's gonna rotate.
Okay.
And then you put the drops of paint on.
All right.
And then that rotation, it's gonna spread them out. It looks super cool. I think it's fun to watch while you do it.
Yeah.
And then the end effect is also awesome. It's just noisy.
And this is what they look like. A little bit of the spin is left over right there, and then it just gets, because of the centripetal force, throwing it to the outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Which is how?
we used frisbees. You don't have to use frisbees for spin art. We use frisbees, and they're spinning. So they have a curved edge, like an airplane wing, and that's all about Bernoulli's principle. So there's going to be different, like faster moving air going to the top than underneath. It helps us achieve lift. It's like a little drop in pressure. So we can. To give it stability, you got to have that rotational inertia, right? So we're just going to test it out.
So it's a combination of a gyroscope and the airplane wing, if you
right,
will.
and
Okay.
exactly the Bernoulli's principle.
All right.
All right, so anybody, where should we aim?
Ted?
Ted.
Per usual.
Safest place to be, Ted, though, is where I'm aiming.
All right, I don't want to be the
We
first
should
one.
see a shot of Ted right now.
Ted, yes. Guarding the important parts, Ted is.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not going to hit a TV.
Ooh.
Wait, now I want to hit Ted in a gentle way.
Mike!
I didn't think
I did not hit his face.
That was Mike.
Wait, should we give him one back?
I'm just going to the side, Ted. There you go. Mike!
No humans as targets.
Mike, you're brutal with a frisbee. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Children, we do not do this.
Don't do that at home. Okay. All right. So of course, you are available for parties, events, classroom lessons.
Yes, we have summer camp getting ready. We're getting ready for summer camp season. As Ted continues, he's
okay.
Okay. So you have birthday parties, special events, summer camps, after school programs. We are busy. So yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna stand like this and.
Okay. And if folks want to get a hold of you, book you, where do they go?
Yeah, they go to our website, sanantonio.madscience.org.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm watching Ted.
I know.
Oh, jeez. I didn't hear what the producer said.
Here's what they're gonna. Here's what they want you to do. Are you paying attention?
Look.
Oh. Whoop. Oh, I'm in the line
I've
of
lost
fire.
control.
Wait,
It's like teaching, but I would have more control.
Okay.
Or teaching.
Oh,
well.
Oh, this could go on forever. It's
All
two
right,
boys
well,
playing frisbee.
it's nice to see you.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, for more information on math, science, of all things in San Antonio, just go to SALive.com and click on the Ask Dean on SA Live tab, or just snap that QR code on your screen. Take cover. Take cover, Andrea.
Where'd Fiona go?
Still ahead on the show.
All right, still ahead on SA Live. Need the perfect drink for your spring parties? See why this secret ingredient is a go-to for this time of year.
And next, are you having trouble paying off your debt? Don't let it drown you, where you can get help paying it off. It's straight ahead on SA Live.
Are you struggling with $30,000 to $100,000 in credit card debt or personal loans, and maybe you owe even more than that? Well, Tim Wilkins with Debt Redemption Texas Debt Relief is here with some solutions. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mike.
Okay, Debt Redemption Texas Debt Relief provides much needed relief to Texans struggling with $30,000 to $100,000 worth of credit card or personal loan debt, or even more than that. So how does your company help Texans losing their money to high interest, or in some cases who have even fallen behind in making payments?
Oh, and they can be at any degree of falling behind, from creditor letters to angry emails. And let me tell you, Mike, you say 30,000 to 100,000, that is really a normal number for us now. And people with that kind of debt are really struggling. We have multiple options to help, but we're finding more and more that people need serious relief. And I'm not talking about bankruptcy. I'm talking about our program that negotiates a reduction of their principal balances.
Okay, so why is it important to use a local Texas-based company for debt relief rather than a national one?
Well, you see these companies on cable TV, you hear them on the radio. They provide cookie cutter programs that don't have specific relief for Texans, and that's why we are so proud to work specifically in Texas for Texans for almost 20 years. We find that they charge really high fees, which is really awful when people are already struggling month to month with this crushing debt. We're really pleased and really proud of the fact that our fees are typically 20 to 40% less than these out-of-state companies.
Okay, and you really can save money with a local debt relief company, so you've got some graphs to explain it all.
The high interest credit card debt of paying it off over time. Over time, you could easily pay off $50,000 in debt, and you'll see that that goes to almost double what it was. A debt consolidation loan or credit counseling could be around $63,000. With our debt negotiation program, it could actually be much less than what you owe today. This next one, for people with $50,000 in debt, just those minimums could be $2,000 a month. A debt consolidation loan might get down to $880. Credit counseling could get it down to $1,050, but our debt negotiation program might be looking around $750 a month. And this last one, with minimum payments, it could take up to 20 years or more to pay off that debt. The payment slowing down over time. A debt consolidation loan is often around 6 years. Credit counseling could be around 5, but our debt negotiation program for people who are hoping to resolve that debt and get out from underneath it could be between 24 and 48 months.
And Debt Redemption is 100% veteran-owned, state licensed, and has a high rating with the Better Business Bureau. And do Texans save more money with that company too, right?
They really do, 20 to 40% less, which when you're adding that on, our program fees are very, very reasonable. When you're already struggling, the last thing you need is higher fees. And being a Texas company that's right here in San Antonio is very comforting for people who really need that extra support with their debt.
Okay, well, we've heard all the facts from you, but we also have some testimonials from folks, so let's listen to those.
I had $75,000 or more in credit card debt, and I was working paycheck to paycheck and stressed out. In less than 2.5 to 3 years, I'll be debt-free and it'll feel great.
I am actually paying less since Debt Redemption is able to negotiate with my creditors. Don't wait. Don't put yourself through the stress. Contact Debt Redemption as soon as possible so that you can start living your life debt-free.
I was paying $1,300 a month in minimum payments, and after talking to Debt Redemption, I'm paying $650 a month now. Don't wait. The sooner you have a plan, the sooner you can relax and have your life back.
If you or anyone you know is struggling with high credit card debt or personal loans, call Debt Redemption Texas Debt Relief now for a free phone or office consultation. That number is 800-971-4060 or visit debtredemption.com/KSAT. Tim, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Mike. Nice to see you.
Next on SA Live, it's the party before the party, where you can get the gear you need to be Fiesta ready and a sneak peek at what they'll have. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Wow. Boy, with a backdrop like that, where else would you want to begin your Fiesta adventure?
Oh, that is so cool as you enter the store. Look at that wall. Sylvia Tijerina, owner of the Artisan, is here to tell us how the Southtown businesses are getting together to help you kick off Fiesta in style.
Yes, we are
welcome.
very excited. Thank you for having us here. Yes, the Artisan Shop, along with Manuela and Maria Designs, which is also another Southtown business, we are collaborating and having our first annual Fiesta kickoff market this Saturday, March 26th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Brick Blue Star Arts Complex.
Perfect, because Fiesta kicks off a week from Thursday,
right.
so you can get it all in there and everything.
Absolutely.
Your outfit's all planned out, right?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, so brand new market, okay, and you've got a little bit of an example of what folks can find, right?
We will have anywhere from starting down there, we have art prints from local San Antonio artists. We have a photographer that's going to be there with a beautiful Fiesta backdrop where people can go and take their Fiesta photos with their friends and family, show them on their social media pages. We have t-shirts, clothing.
Those headbands, that's a great idea.
Yeah, we make those, yep. Those are all handmade. We have jewelry, all kinds of jewelry right here, tons of Fiesta flavored jewelry. We have some that are acrylic made, some that have confetti inside the acrylic, polymer clay handmade, all handmade.
Love that.
This
The
pin
tassels.
is great. I love that.
And the shoes.
Yes,
Look at those
the shoes. Embroidered, yes.
If you got to have heels, and just check that out. And kind of like almost a combination Huarache.
Yeah, wedge. Heel.
With the wedge there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Those are beautiful. I love also, as you're going to point out, bandanas.
Yes, it's an accessory now that people are wearing around their necks, just as a accessory. But these are embroidered with Fiesta colors. You can even put them around your pet. Have an accessory for your pet, for your dog, or for Fiesta wear. For pet wear.
And then the nice little cross.
Yes, it's a crossbody purse. You can actually wear it as a purse or crossbody, and we also monogram them if people prefer.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of
pets, we will have pet products there, pet wear, pet gear, pet snacks. So yeah, a little bit for everyone.
Cookies, I love it. Okay.
So the festival's going on, or the market's going on Saturday. And a total, how many different stores?
We will have approximately 40 vendors. That's going to consist of local San Antonio artists mixed in with small boutique businesses. So yeah, it'll be a good mixture.
Very cool. And this candle.
I know, you have to smell it though.
I know.
You have to smell it. It's so good.
Oh, it's amazing. I know. We smelled it earlier, but I cannot get enough of that candle.
Mahogany teakwood.
Teakwood. A little bit of vanilla in there. And of course some art, right?
Yes, some artwork, more artwork. And then of course hats. Everybody likes to wear the Fiesta hats, hand-painted hats. And we have some more artwork over here.
And the nice thing about it being a market with this, a lot of local vendors, local made and or the small little boutique stores that would get a lot of the stuff right from Mexico too,
all in one market. All in one market where people can go and find whatever they need there.
Okay.
Good mixture.
This is just the beginning though, right?
Yes, this is just beginning. This is our first annual. We're hoping to have this every year and kick off Fiesta with a Fiesta kickoff market every year.
Now, if you can't make it Saturday, of course, you're going to be open during Fiesta, so you can pick something up.
Absolutely. We are going to have the Artisan Shop, which we're located at 1103 South Presa Street. We will have our Fiesta First Friday, which falls on April 1st, and that will be from 5 to 9. And we will also have our King William Day Market, which King William Fair happens on April 9th, and we are just up the road from them. Okay. So, yes.
All right. Well, don't forget the Fiesta Kickoff Market is this Saturday, the 26th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Brick Blue Star Arts Complex. And for more information, go to our website, SALive.com, or click on the As Seen on SA Live tab. Sylvia, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Need a light, refreshing cocktail for spring and heading into summer? We're going to have 3 great recipes with a gin you've never tried before. Wait, taste this. Need a star of the show for your spring parties? Well, these cocktails could be it. They're made with a special ingredient infused with no less than 11 botanicals from around the world. Vance Henderson, who's the national ambassador for Hendrick's Gin, is here to tell us about the secret ingredient in here. Good afternoon, sir.
Pleasure to be back.
All right. We've got Hendrick's Gin,
Indeed.
and now you've got kind of the
yes, our latest and greatest from my cabinet of curiosities. Of course, Hendrick's original 11 botanicals, cucumbers, and roses, hailing from Girvan, Scotland. But today is about the cabinet of curiosities, Hendrick's Neptunia.
Okay, so what makes Neptunia?
So what this is all about is infused with coastal botanicals that are made and picked up right there, very close to the Ayrshire coast, and it's infused and it is inspired by the magic of the sea. All about the magic of the sea.
A lot of times when people talk about gin, it's one of those you either love it or you don't, because I know you kind of open up you kind of open up a bottle of gin and it's like, whoa, Nelly, there's
a lot going on.
The juniper hits you.
Absolutely, and all gins have that juniper. What is different about Hendrick's, again, is that florality that we have. It's light, it's crisp, it's floral, and it's all because of that cucumber essence and that rose petal essence. So you've already added the Neptunia. We're going to go to simple syrup, 1 part. You did 2 parts of the Hendrick's Neptunia.
And this is
Toss it right in.
Neptunia Fizz.
This is going to be the Neptunia Fizz, and then the same thing, 1 part of fresh lime juice. Fresh is always the best.
Okay.
And then you're going to top it off with bubbles. Who doesn't like bubbles? Got to have that. Beautiful little spinning coin spoon.
Stir it up here.
Okay. Marvelous. I'm going to come in. I'm going to hit you with your flank, your garnish, 3 slices of cucumber, again to nod. Easy, light, refreshing.
Cucumber as a garnish, that's interesting too, because cucumber does have that nice light airiness to it as opposed to a
and that's
lime
what it's
like
all
that.
about. Easy, light, refreshing, what I say crushable cocktails. You can have one and not feel guilty. As long as responsible. As long as responsible.
Exactly. That is a good, light, summery type drink, and it does have that freshness to it.
Without question, and that's what it's all about. Fresh ingredients. Again, that combination of botanicals, those coastal botanicals that we're finding here with that cucumber and rose. So we're going to go on to the next cocktail. Okay. We're going to do 2 parts of Hendrick's Neptunia again, and what you're going to find interesting is we're using almost the same exact ingredients as the first cocktail.
Just -1, right?
Yeah, we're doing a gimlet. Again, so 2, 1 part of the simple syrup. Clearly you're a professional. 1 part of lime juice.
Or you can say I'm a gin drinker. Yeah.
You got it.
So is this also a good gin if you wanted just a simple like...
make sure you get it tight. I want to explode it. I'm going to laugh at you.
Like good simple gin and tonic or something like that?
Absolutely. You can do the Neptunia with tonic, easy, light, bright. Look at that. And since we're tag teaming, I'm going to come over and garnish for you.
Being in a great little champagne glass like that adds that little bit of elegance to it, too.
Absolutely,
So.
and everything about Hendrick's has that elegance. It's light, it's bright, it's made for groups, it's made for enjoying with friends, but we carry a little bit of elegance, like you said.
And even just for sipping, if you just wanted to kind of sip it over the rocks, too, right?
You sure can, absolutely.
All right. Last but not least, we're making the Commodore's Garden Punch.
So again, easy, simple, light. This is simple. It's going to seem a little more elevated because of all of the ingredients, but we're literally just tossing everything in. So again, I'm going to follow you. All right. We've got 2 parts of Hendrick's Neptunia. Again, infused with those coastal botanicals right inside there. Coming over next with coconut water. 3 parts already meshed out.
Coconut water?
Coconut water. Talking about easy and light, remember?
Okay.
Lime juice.
I'm now picturing drinking this at the beach right now.
There we go. On the coast. Some seafood, maybe oysters.
Ooh.
Crustaceans.
A little shrimp cocktail.
There you go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So we had the lime juice, a little bit of elderflower liqueur, and then of course talking about the coast, water.
Elderflower liqueur, and I love how it's all that floralness in there, and that makes that nice and light for summer, like you said.
Exactly. Like I said, it's crushable. You talk about summer, going into spring. You want light, you want bright, and you want refreshing, without question.
Also, you buy a bottle of this and it goes to a good cause.
Absolutely, goes to a good cause. So we have partnered with Project Seagrass, and we have these fantastic, what we call Magic of the Sea spa kits. You get these spa kits, you can make these cocktails at home with friends, enjoy them, have a great time relaxing, exfoliate. Because we're talking about underwater spa, because it's all about the magic of the sea. Okay. And once you do that, all 100% of those proceeds are going to go to support Project Seagrass, which again is trying to conserve the sea meadows, which is so important to the sea life.
Find this anywhere you find your favorite libations?
Absolutely. And you can find them here. Garnish off with a couple of edible flowers. Just like that, you've made 3 easy, light, refreshing, crushable cocktails.
That will definitely impress your friends. For more information on Hendrick's Gin and Neptunia, go to our website, SALive.com, and of course, click on the As Seen on SA Live tab, or scan that QR code right there on the screen. Vance, good seeing you. Thank you very much, sir.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Next on SA Live, hope for a cancer survivor, how a local hospital transformed his life and the signs to look out for so you can stay healthy.
But first, we want to tell you about a job fair that's happening this Wednesday. It's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Spring Hill Suites at the Rim. 4 companies are looking to hire, including Window World, Shrapnel Media, Gleam Team, and PJ's Coffee of New Orleans.
They're going to be taking applications and doing on-the-spot interviews for a variety of positions. Again, that job fair is this Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Spring Hill Suites at the Rim. And for more information, call 210-767-0995. Hey, tomorrow on SA Live, it's a sonic slumber party being held as part of Contemporary Art Month. 20 artists, composers, and instrumentalists will perform overnight, serenading listeners while they eat, drink, or sleep.
Plus, tasty Mexican-style salsitas from a local entrepreneur whose product has reached major grocery stores in Texas. We put these to the test and find out what flavors they pair best with. All of that and more tomorrow at 1 on SA Live. Now, right now, local cancer survivor speaks out about his story of survival and the doctors who helped him along the way. It's all in today's Methodist Moment. Take a look.
I started getting some pains in my stomach, just normal kind of like stomach ache kind of pain at first. Then it gradually got worse. It just wouldn't go away. It was just excruciating. I got some tests done. I got my colonoscopy, and I woke up, and he told me, you have 39 polyps in your large intestine.
Adam's a patient that was 29 at the time he came to see us. It used to be pretty rare. In fact, really only about 7% of cases were people under age 50. And during the last several years, there's been a real change in that. And there's been a real uptick in younger people getting colon cancer. So many young people, and even older people, they see bleeding, they automatically assume it's from hemorrhoids. And you just can't do that anymore. Unfortunately, colon cancer doesn't always cause symptoms, but when it does, it'll frequently present as rectal bleeding. It may present a change in bowel habit. It might be diarrhea or constipation. It could be, particularly in young people, abdominal pain. They seem to have a preponderance of abdominal pain as a symptom. But any change in bowel habit can raise alarm or suspicion. Weakness, fatigability that might be from anemia, from hidden bleeding that you can't see with the naked eye. So I think the really message here is that younger people need to be on the real lookout for symptoms because they're not really eligible for screening.
I had 2 surgeries done at Methodist Hospital Metropolitan. It was great. I mean, they treated me like family every step of the way.
Well, since he had cancer of the rectum and he had so many, numerous polyps in the colon, there wasn't any really good way to treat him without removing the entire colon and the rectum. So we offered him a procedure where we create a new rectum out of his small intestine, and we create a J pouch, which is folding the small bowel over itself. It removes the cancer, removes all the polyps, and yet it allows him to preserve continuity and go to the bathroom like people normally would. Well, here at Methodist Hospital Metropolitan, they do have the latest robot, which is really nice. It has a lot of advantages. But the thing that's great for the patient is that they go home sooner, they have less pain, which means they're going to get up sooner, they're going to start eating sooner, really functioning pretty normally within a day or two. Everything just went perfect. He was in the hospital a very short time, and he's cancer-free.
It's not an easy surgery, but it's something that people can get through. If I've gotten through it, someone else can.
All right, earlier we asked you, what have you bought that actually makes you happy? Linda says, my Louis Vuitton bag. Absolutely.
A picture of Amy Winehouse as a cat.
That just makes me smile. Jacob says, this lotto ticket makes me happy. That's right.
Okay, perfume. Oh, I like that one, Janie. Yes, perfumes.
Lisa Ann says, my iPad.
And it's those things where you kind of think, okay, that was money well spent.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, it's like, okay, I got my money's worth. I really, it's a good product. So,
absolutely.
Yes.
I'm going to send you the information on that pillow.
Please do.
All right, well, we will see you tomorrow right here on SA Live.
Stay tuned later on today if storms start getting bad, okay?